Good morning, Orchard STEM School. This is Mr. Hoydick, the art teacher. Today we are going to finish our Untitled Kandinsky watercolor. Now you can see when I worked on it last time, I got most of my elements painted. But I'm going to add paint to some of the areas that I want to make darker. Watercolor is cool because you can layer it. So if you have orange and you want to make it a darker orange, you let it dry and you paint it again. Let's get started. First, I dip into the water and I get, a decent amount of water on my brush. And I'm going to go over to orange and I'm going to tickle, 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 tickle to activate the paint. Now I'm going to start painting this big area here orange. And then when the color runs out, I know that I need to activate some more. Dip in and out of the water, go to the orange, tickle, 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 tickle. And now I can paint the top of this triangular area. And I can paint the side. And I'll paint the middle. I think this color is a little bit too light. So I'm going to add more color to it. Not more water, just more color. If I add more water, it will get runny, and I don't want that to happen. And there we go. Now I'm going to let that dry, but at the same time, I'm going to add some orange to some other areas. Over here on this triangle, I'm adding some more orange. And then this area here that looks like a horn, I'm going to activate some more orange. And I'm going to paint this area in. And I'll paint all this area. If it is too light, I will tickle, 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 tickle. You can see I'm tickling the orange pan. And now I will add some more color. Now, if the orange is a little light, and I think it is, here's something I can do. I'm going to clean my brush, and I'm going to go to maybe this blue. Tickle, 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 tickle. And on the side of the triangle, I'm adding a little bit of blue. I'm going to add it all the way up to the top. There we go. Now this area here is white. I will leave it alone. I'm not going to paint that area. So I'm going to clean my brush. And now might be a good time for me to start adding the blue. I'm going to add water in this area, and this area, and this area. Then when I go get some blue, tickle, 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 because I put water down first, the blue is spreading very easy. And if you look at our example, oh, that's a little bit too streaky. So I'm going to add some water and then pull that around. And I'm pulling the paint with my brush. If I'd like to add a little bit of blue down here, I could do that as well. Now I'm dipping in and getting some water, and over on the left side, I'm just going to paint with the water. And that will make my paper a little damp. You don't want to make it super wet, just a little bit damp. Now I'm dipping in, going to the blue, tickle, tickle, tickle. And then when I add the color, it really spreads easy. And you can see how that blue spreads very easy because I made my paper a little bit wet. This is actually called wet on wet technique because the paper's wet and the paint is wet. And I'll continue to add color and add paint. Now I'm adding some more water, picking up some paint. And if I could see the streaks, it means I need to add a little bit more water. I'm adding some water in this area, getting some paint, and I'm adding the paint to where the water is. Getting some more water, a little bit more water, dipping into the blue paint, tickle, tickle, tickle. And now I add the blue paint to the water. Hey, look, if it's streaky, go ahead and spread it out more. Don't press hard, that will rip your paper. Over here, I'm going to add some water. Over here, I'm going to add some water. Dip into the blue and add some blue paint to my painting. Add some water, get some blue, and you can see the paint spreads out where the water is. You don't want it too wet because it will flow into other parts of your painting that you might not want to have paint on. Oh, I see down here it's streaky. What do I need? Water. So I'll add some more water right over there. Get some water in here. Oh, and I can see the water's running. If the water starts to run, pull it with the brush. Pull it where you want it to go. And I'll add some blue in here. And you can see the water makes the paint spread around. And I'll add some water up here. And I'll get some blue. And you can see how the blue spreads into the water. And anywhere it's streaky, I can paint over again. I'll add some water here. And I'll get some more paint. And if there's too much, I see it's a little dark in here, I'll just pull it up, pull it around, and there we go. Add some more water here, get some more paint there. And it's streaky, so I need to add some water. I'll pull it down this way. Add a little bit of water here, a little bit of water here. Get some paint. And add some water over here. And add some water over there. Now I want to look at my background and see if there are any areas that I might want to add some more paint. Make it a little more even. Up on top of here, it kind of, the water made it sort of get blurry. So I'm going to add some more and pull the paint out. Finally, I might want to take just a little bit of blue, not very wet, and I can outline around my shapes. And I'm getting this paint. It's not very wet at all. It's almost like dry paint. And anywhere that I think it's a little streaky or too light, I can add some more color. There we go. When you're done, make sure you clean your brush. Push it lightly on the side of your water cup and put it back in your tray. I can't wait to see your work. Do your best. Thanks. Have a great day.